New notification. New broadcasting.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Evan back again with another live stream, aka haha. Back again with another live stream. So I'm cooked. How do I cook right now? GG's bro, GG's bro, GG's bro. Like how, bro? I hate this thing, bro. Come on.
New recording point.
How, bro?
Fucking beggar.
What is this fucking little nigga? Wow. Wow,
Oh, great!
right.
Fuck!
Why did you stop? What are you doing?
Hey. On scum.
Drive. Drive!
I'm a veteran! Shit! Pussy.
Good luck.
Morse Mutual, we're here to help.
One, two.
I can do that.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. I'll get there as soon as I can.
Oh, come on.
New recording point.
Where the hell did you come from?
Section from the Almighty Teaching. Broadcasting to Los Santos and the world. This is London.
Hey,
Hey, man, we're doing the house, bro.
Jesus, watch
This track's cool.
See some vintage maneuver? Dude, Tina look. Yeah, no problem, my friend. Always a pleasure.
The money. Let's go to some high school.
What's shaking?
Let's go for big ones. Let's see what we
Hola!
Player sending request. And send a friend request into this player's privacy settings. Sending request. And send a friend request into this player's privacy settings. Party. Leave Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5.
What's wavy, baby? Holla at me.
We gotta catch up soon, okay?
done.
I surrender! No! Government stooge!
This dumbass mission.
Alright, you ready to get freed, fucker? We already got a bunch of the troops scoping out the rehab center up in Richmond Glen. Apparently that's where he's testing his new product. Let's get over there. guy thinks he can kidnap Lab Rat and use him to pump out some super safe version of our incredible acid? No fucking way. If there's one place our product doesn't belong, it's inside a goddamn prescription bottle. We gotta stop this. It's time to take a goddamn stand. See you there, fresh meat. Sounds like the truck couldn't wait to get started. Let's go! Por mi familia!
Welcome to my little clinical trial. We're testing a hypothesis. Will a sufficiently large dose of my new formula cause you to become permanently insane? Look at yourselves. Your troop. Oh, it's a circus, all right. Convulsed by father-mother syndrome, acting out in orgy, self-destructive, narcissistic violence. Conventional therapy simply isn't enough for you. You need me. But alas, just as our degenerate society creates your pathology, so it also stigmatizes my cure. Freed mind pharmaceutical. A revolutionary, highly important cure. Okay, say what you want about Freelander. He's got some good shit. Okay, fuck off everyone. Time to kill some clowns. Nothing really ends, does it? They're beasts! Animals! Why can't you see this is the only way? I am the only way! I have the precursor chemicals. Perpetual monopoly. Society is losing its mind. Just take a look at the news. The conditions are perfect. My marketing campaign is going viral. Dozens of celebrities signing up. My compound in the jungle is ready. Must you stand in the way? Hey, things are switching off over here. The chimp just tried to shoot my jump. Floppy fucking hits. Violence towards animals is common in psychopaths.
What the fuck is this mission?
Tell me, do you often dream of chimps? Guys, I think Mother Nature just took a shit in my brain. Head.
That's what they called me.
Fusehead.
Who's a fusehead now, you hypersexual, neurocognitively impaired, snub-nosed little tramp?
What the fuck is this
I'm
mission?
goddamn Friedlander, PhD. While you were at the prom with a fucking jock, where was I? Oh, that's right. Studying for this moment. And I will not be denied what I deserve by some band of freaks. Free fucker? Another free fucker? Guys, we have a free fucker on the wall! Free fucker, come here! I fucking hate therapists! I am a mirror to your soul. Don't look in his eyes! Free fucker, come here! Look in the mirror!
Yeah, we done, bro. I ain't doing none of that shit
I do
again,
not
bro.
need to put a stop to you. I merely need to let you self-destruct. Wait, that's me! I'm trying to kill me! Hey, hey, hey! I don't deserve to die! It all starts with you.
The last mission, bro.
Hey, look! It's me!
Your body language tells me that your stress levels will soon kill you. Release yourself!
Nah, bro, like, what kind of mission y'all need to do? Like, nah. Y'all wildin', bro. You don't fuck with him. Fuck me.
Unbelievable! Is this really happening?
with the Dr. Dre contract DLC. And not gonna lie, it is pretty confusing. Ever since this update came out, I've been trying to figure out what the best way to use this and what the best way to make money with the agency is. So I'm here to help and let you know everything you need to know. If this video helps you out, a thumbs up would be awesome. Subscribe for more stuff like this. And just before we jump in, to celebrate the channel hitting 1 million subscribers, we've just launched a limited time heist hoodie. It's only available to pre-order for the next 2 weeks, and then you're never going to be able to get it again. And my favorite part about the hoodie is actually what's inside the hood. Inside the hood, we've got a heist-inspired design. The videos I've made on heists are some of the most successful on the channel, and that's really what's contributed to helping you find my channel. So to pay homage to that, we've got that heist-inspired design in there. Again, it's only available for 2 weeks, so if you want to pre-order that, link is in the description below and in the pinned comments. And now let's get into this agency guide. The first thing you need to know is how much these agencies actually cost. The cheapest one is in Little Seoul for 2.01 million, and the most expensive is in Hayley for 2.83 million. I've played through the entire Dr. Dre contract a few times, and I've done all of the missions that the agency helps you start off. And my advice to you is location actually doesn't really matter. All of these are in a pretty good location. The time saved on any given location will only really be saving you like a couple of seconds each time. So really, this doesn't matter. Just pick the one you like the most. If you want to flex, then you have the most expensive ones. Go with Haywick. If you're broke, just go for Little Seoul. Or if you just like the look of the Vespucci Canals or Rockford Hills ones, just go for those ones. Again, it really doesn't matter. There's a lot of businesses in GTA Online where this location is super important for a bunch of reasons, but this just isn't one of them. Just get the one that you think is best for you. Let's talk about the upgrades. Upgrades, people, upgrades. The first 3 here are all completely cosmetic. The art, the wallpaper, and the highlight. Upgrading these will help you in absolutely no way. These are all completely for the looks. Again, if you're extremely rich, then you want to blow a bit of money here to make it look a little nicer, go for it, but otherwise, don't worry. Once we get down to the armory, things start to get interesting. It's not very often that I would recommend a $720,000 optional upgrade to a property, but this is actually going to be one of those really rare situations. Of course, if you don't have the money from it right away, that's not a big problem, but if you do have the money available, I recommend getting this. If you don't know what the armory is, essentially it's your own private ammunition. So once you have an armory in your agency, you're never going to need to go to ammunition again. Not only that, but you also get the discounts on the weapons, the ammo, everything you buy in your armory as opposed to an ammunition. So in the long run, you can actually save money with this. But the best part about having an armory right there in one of your properties is actually something you might not have thought about, and that's the fact that you can get armor right there. Surprisingly enough, there has never been a property in GTA Online where you can get armor. There's been a bunch of properties where you can refill your snacks, pretty much all of them actually, but never have we been able to get armor before. So this is a huge bonus. Once you get stuck into the Dr. Dre contract setup missions and finales with those ones, a lot of the enemies in there are going to take a big chunk of your health out. So being able to get armor between every mission if you need to is going to save you so much time in the long run. Moving down, we've got accommodation for $275,000. This will let you be able to spawn here. Just like the armory, this is actually something I would recommend you get. And then finally, this is going to sound really out of character for me. We've got a vehicle workshop that's $800,000. And if you've got the money laying around, I actually recommend you get this as well. The main reason for that is this vehicle workshop isn't like other ones in the game. This gives you a very specific and extremely useful upgrade that you can put on a bunch of the vehicles that were added in this update. 4 of the new vehicles, or at least at launch, there could be more in the future, but for right now, as I'm making this video, 4 of the new vehicles that were launched with this update, when you customize them in this vehicle workshop, they give you the ability to add what's called Imani Tech. Imani is the hacker that works in your agency, and through this workshop, she's able to put on 2 new abilities. The first one allows you to remotely control your personal vehicle, which is something we've only actually had for like the RC Bandito and RC Invade and the Suede Mini Tank. That upgrade is kind of just for fun, to be honest. But the Imani Tech also gives you an option to add a missile lock-on gem. What that means is no one in any vehicle will be able to lock onto your personal vehicle while you're driving it. This is absolutely one of the best anti-Oppressor Mark II updates we've ever had to the game. So again, all three of these upgrades, the armory, accommodation, and vehicle workshop, if you have the money, I would recommend them. If you don't have the money right now, I would save up for them and get them when you can. Let's talk about how to actually make money with the agency. And there's 4 different ways that you can do that. First off, and the most obvious, is by completing the Dr. Dre contract. The second and slightly less obvious one is by completing security contracts. The third one, and even less obvious, is through payphone hits that Franklin will let you do. And then the final one is through the safe that's in your office. So let's start off with the Dr. Dre contract. Once you complete this is going to give you a flat $1 million, but by completing all of the setups, that's going to give you about an extra $100,000, so about $1.1 million per contract. The first time through, this is going to take you probably a few hours because you have to wait between missions for some reason, but if you choose to replay it after that, from my experience, it will usually take around an hour and a half to 2 hours. Now that I said that, your mind probably said one thing: well, this isn't as good as Cayo Perico, and yet you're right. This really isn't the best way to make money in the game. With that said, though, I actually do think this is a slightly better way to make money than the tuners missions that were added earlier this year, and you can probably say this is maybe the third best way to make money in the game, right behind Cayo Perico and the casino heist. But overall, for everyone, in terms of money per hour, I think this might be a little bit of a disappointment. With that said, though, I think this is worth buying just to play through the contract and the story once, because it is pretty enjoyable your first time through. The next way to make money with the agency is through security contracts, and this is sort of where it starts to get a bit more complicated. There's a bunch of different security contracts that you can complete. You've got rescue operation, liquidize assets, vehicle recovery, asset protection, and gang eliminations. My advice to you on which ones you should complete is really any of them except the asset protection, because no matter what, that is going to take you exactly 10 minutes. You're going to need to defend an area or something for 10 minutes. All of the other security contracts you can quite comfortably complete in well under 10 minutes. And with a gang elimination, you can probably complete that in under 3 minutes with an Oppressor Mark II. Post-recording TGG here, I forgot to say as well, the asset recovery, or the recover valuables one, is kind of hit or miss as well. You can get some good ones that take like 3 minutes, but there's also one that can take about 10 minutes as well, but still probably better than asset protection. So how much money can you make from these? Well, that's not as simple as it seems, because there's actually 3 different levels of difficulty for these ones that will pay you a different amount of money. The easiest difficulty is professional, next up is specialist, and then you've got specialist plus. For most professional contracts, I normally find myself earning around $32,000 to low $40,000 range. For specialist contracts, it's normally around 40 to 55-ish thousand. And the Specialist Plus is normally above $60,000. This is a part of the agency that I actually think is getting slept on by a lot of the community as just a bad way to make money, but it's actually a pretty decent way to make money. The level of difficulty is random, but if you can get a Specialist Plus contract that pays you over $60,000 for something you can do in like 3 minutes, that's pretty good money. Is it Cayo Perico highest level of money? No, but for example, if you're trying to grind out money, in between your Cayo Perico heists, you have a cooldown. This wouldn't be a bad thing to do in between Cayo Perico heists. Speaking of something you can do in between Cayo Perico heists, we've actually got the next part of the business, or the next way to make money, and that's Franklin payphone assassinations. For anyone who's played the GTA 5 story, you would know that Lester gave Franklin payphone assassinations. Now Franklin is giving them to us. This isn't something you're actually going to unlock until after you complete the Dr. Dre contract, so a lot of people probably don't even know what this is. But once you're able to do this, you can actually just request one whenever you want by calling Franklin, but just note there is a 20-minute cooldown between these, and kind of similar to the security contracts, these pay pretty good money for not much work. Once you accept one of these assassination missions, if you just complete it, you're going to get $15,000, but if you complete it by doing what Franklin tells you to do, you're going to get an additional $70,000, so a total of $85,000. To complete the bonus task, all you need to do is just eliminate the target in the specific way that the game tells you to do it. That could be something like driving them into the ocean, or it could be something like running them over with a golf cart. Either way, you complete that, you're going to get that bonus $70,000. And kind of just like the security contract, again, this is something that can be completed in like 3 to 5 minutes. So getting $85,000 in just a few minutes is pretty decent money. In the long run, if I'm grinding money, I could definitely see myself doing both a security contract and a Franklin assassination mission in between my Cayo Perico heists. Moving on to the fourth and final and kind of the most simple way to make money with this property is just a safe in your office, and you're going to get $250 a day, which is every 48 minutes in game. And to be honest, that's not much money, but I guess if you were playing the game for like over a stretch of, a few months, that would fill up and you'd get a fair bit of money. But for the most part, this isn't really a great way to make money. Before we wrap the video up as well, just a little bonus tip. There's 2 locations where you can get snacks in your agency. So
Usually you can make millions this week in GTA Online. Starting off with Tiny Racer's adversary mode is paying out double money. In less than 5 minutes, I made close to $24,000 from just one round. If you're grinding it out with the boys, you can make triple money for becoming an associate. Instead of the usual $10,000 payout, you're going to be making up to $30,000 every 15 minutes. You can also make double money for business battles, but I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I did not have the heart to destroy homie's cargo right here. And then I got my cheeks clapped by this fucking guy. But the best way to make money this week is through your special cargo warehouse, as sell missions are paying out 50% more than they usually do. When selling from my large warehouse, I made well over $3 million. So if you're on that grind this week, then here's how you can make millions this week in GTA Online. Starting off with Tiny Racer's adversary mode is paying out double money. In less than 5 minutes, I made close to $24,000 from just one round. If you're grinding it out with the boys, you can make triple money for becoming an associate. Instead of the usual $10,000 payout, you're going to be making up to...
Stop wasting hours of your life grinding heist setup missions. Instead, you can just hop on your phone and join a random heist. This is literally my first try. There's no way they don't kick me. Okay, I've made it farther than I thought. I'm probably only going to get 15 or 20%, but they still haven't kicked me. And actually, the entire heist, they didn't kick me at all. And we did it in probably a half hour because, someone had to die a couple times. But after 30 minutes, it's pretty much nothing. This happened. I completely just leased off this dude who did all the setup. But I made $289,000, bro. It's that easy. Stop wasting hours of your life grinding setup missions. Instead, you can just hop on your phone and join a random heist. This is literally my first try. Yeah, made it hard on my phone. This happened. I completely just reached off this dude who did all the setup. But I made $289,000, bro. It's that easy.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Contain